What's up guys, my name is Alan and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a lead guitar tutorial for Holy Water by We the Kingdom. Throughout the video I'll have tabs running across the top of the screen to help you guys follow along. If you do want a tab that you can print off and follow along through the whole song, that'll be available over on Patreon. And I'll also be making a cover video of me running through this part, through the whole song. And I'm also going to go ahead and make a tutorial video for the rhythm guitar part too. I'm only wearing sunglasses because I have an eye infection, and it's just basically because these filming lights are really bright, and my eyes are mostly better, but it just kind of helps keep my eyes from watering while I'm staring at these really bright lights. Anyways, to get back to the song, it's going to be in the key of D, and we're going to be in drop D tuning, so we'll tune this E string down to a low D. I'm going to go ahead and run through the intro one time, and then I'll show you guys how to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll start off with these artificial harmonics. So we'll put our first finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then our ring finger on the 5th fret of the E string. And then we're going to pluck an octave up from that. So from our 3rd fret, an octave higher would be on the 15th fret of the B. And we'll basically just touch our pointer finger up here. And then I'm going to use my thumb kind of underneath to pluck that string. You could do that, or you could use a pick if you want to. Just using a pick's a little bit harder, but it will give you a louder sound. So yeah, we'll pluck that. Then we'll go up to the 17th fret of the E and pluck that one. And we'll do this pattern twice. So that's kind of it for our first 2 lines of the intro. And then after that, we're going to do this hammer-on riff. So for this one, we'll hammer on from the 5th to the 7th fret of the D string. Then hammer on from the 5th to the 7th fret of the G. Then we'll hammer on pull off. And then we'll pick the 7th fret of the G. So kind of slowly, that's like. And we'll just let that 7th fret ring, and then the rhythm guitar is going to kind of echo that. And then the lead guitar will play it again. And we'll just end kind of on this D chord. And let that ring out for 2 measures. So that's all for the intro. Whenever the singing starts for verse 1, we'll cut out for 4 measures. Then right after that, we'll come back in with our harmonic riff again. So let me just show you that real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all for verse 1. For the first chorus, we won't play anything. We'll just cut out for 6 measures. Then right after that, there's a short interlude that I have labeled as Interlude 1 on the tab. And I'll just run through this part one time for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to start off the same way as that riff we kind of did in the intro, the hammer-on pull-off. A little bend we'll add there at the end. That's on the 6th fret of the B string. Just kind of bend it up just a little bit so that measure would go. Then the next measure is the same hammer-on pull-off riff. Then this last measure starts out the same way. Then we'll go to our bottom 3 strings open. Then we'll slide from 1 to 5. Then we'll hit 5 4 more times. Then we'll go down to the 3rd fret once. So that part. So let me hit this whole interlude one more time. Ready, go. That's all for Interlude 1. Right after Interlude 1, we'll go into verse 2. So let's go ahead and run through that part. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this part's really straightforward. We're going to start off just with a D chord. Then on beat 4, we'll hit the 3rd fret of the B string. And whenever we go to the C chord, we'll hit the 3rd fret of the A string. And the 3rd fret of the B. An open G. Then next we have the slide riff from 3 to 5 on the low D string. And then we'll hammer on pull off 0 to 3. Pick the 3rd fret again, and we'll slide up. So kind of that little section goes. Okay, then we kind of go back to our D shape again, hit the B string, the G string, and then open GB, back to our C shape, then 3 on the B, 2 on the G, slide again, hammer on pull off. Run through this verse just one last time just to give you guys another repetition. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for verse 2. The second time through the chorus, we have a really simple lead line that we'll play, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Probably don't need any help with that, but just in case you do, we're going to hit the 7th fret of the B string. I'm going to use my pinky, and then I'll put my ring finger on the 7th fret of the G, and we're going to play on beats 2 and 4, so it's like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then we'll move that first finger down to the 5th fret of the B string. Same rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. So that's it for chorus 2. That part is hopefully pretty simple. For bridge 1, we'll cut out for the first 2 times through the bridge, and basically that would have us resting for 8 measures. Then after that, we'll just come in with a D chord, and we'll just basically strum it twice, so it sounds like this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep ringing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the very last time through the bridge, I have this labeled as bridge 2. We'll just strum a D chord and let it ring for 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's really all for the bridge. And once I have the rhythm guitar tutorial, that guitar will be doing some other stuff through this part. On the 3rd time through the chorus, we'll rest for 1 measure, and then we'll come in with this little lead line that's going to basically follow like the vocal melody. So here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to start that off, we're going to be on the 12th fret of the B string. I'm going to put my ring finger there and then kind of use my first and second fingers just to add a little bit of support to this bend. So we're going to bend on the 12th fret, and then we're going to release our bend, Then we're going to slide down from 10 to 8. Then we'll hit the 8th fret again. Then we'll hammer on from 8 to 10. And then the 10th fret again. So that kind of slowly sounds like this. Then the next measure is pretty much the same thing, just we're going to hit that 8th fret one more time when we get there. So it goes. Then the last measure, we'll just slide from the 8th fret to the 10th fret. And that's really all we do on chorus 3. For chorus 4, this is the last time through the chorus. Basically, we're going to play that little hammer-on riff that we did on the intro again. So I'll just run through this one. I won't really stop and explain it much. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time. Then we'll hit the tag. And that on that tag, instead of letting it ring out for another measure, we'll kind of really stop it really abruptly there on beat 1. So that's it for chorus 4, and then also the tag right after that chorus. For the last part of the song, the outro, it's very similar to what we've already done, so I'm just going to run through it once, and I won't stop and explain it, because I think it should be straightforward. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this tutorial. And wow, this is a really fun song to play. Has a lot of really just kind of in-your-face guitar riffs that are a ton of fun. And playing in drop D is always kind of fun too. We don't get to do that a whole lot in worship music. But I hope this video helps save you some time. And if you did enjoy the video, just be sure to hit the like button, and you can subscribe as well if you're new here. I would just appreciate that a lot. And if you don't want to miss any videos, be sure to hit the little notification bell. Also, be sure to check in the description for all the helpful links for other videos and things. I also have a link down there to Worship Online, which if you haven't heard of that, that is a website that has a ton of tutorials for like drums, bass, keys, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and even vocals, all for worship music. They have a huge library of videos. I've used it before and would highly recommend it. It's very accurate. So anyway, if you guys do use my link down there, you'll save 10% off for your first 6 months that you sign up. And helps me out, and also helps, of course, Worship Online out, and helps you out, helps you learn your worship songs even faster. So, and they have, like I said, a huge library of content to choose from. So be sure to check that out if you're interested too. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next one.